Studio 56 podcast, episode 104, man. We glad to be back another week, another day. Y'all know what it is. Pookie to my left.
Yes, sir.
Big Ant. Twan to my right, y'all left. Pookie to y'all right, my left. Pete on the ones and twos, man.
How y'all doing?
And it feels good to be back. Shout out to everybody listening too on all the apps, Spotify, Apple, podcast.com, SoundCloud. I just had somebody stop me at the store and say they be listening, man.
Right.
Yeah, I just hollered at the dude at the store right now.
Appreciate you, my boy.
So,
Wherever you are, my guy, we
I didn't
appreciate
even get
you.
his name or nothing, but he hollered at me real quick like, hey, man, I be checking y'all out. I be on the road a lot, so I know the people do be listening on the road because they tell me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's people that be at work on the forklift listening. We got to keep, we got to shout them out because they the ones that's keeping this thing afloat. You know what I'm saying? Every supporter count, every viewer count, and all that, man. So
yeah, every comment, everything
counts. Make sure y'all go subscribe also to the Studio 56 podcast channel.
Yes,
the links
sir.
be in the description. Let's turn that channel up. Studio 56 podcast, man. Immediately. If you haven't subscribed over there yet, you are tripping.
In.
It is free to subscribe, man.
Free 99.
Free to subscribe. Y'all should be subscribed over there. But let's get down to it, man. What did boys do this week, man? Twan, what went down, man? What you had going?
Man, a lot of school shopping and wrestling with my oldest daughter, man. She getting older, man. And,
Okay.
you know, it's a process to say the least, bro.
Yeah.
It's a process to say the least, man. It's like, but one thing I was proud of is like the clothes that she was picking out. Like we was going at it at the mall, kind of like bumping heads because we got the same attitudes, so we bump heads all the time. But I had to sit back and think, like, damn, at least my baby ain't out here trying to pick no motherfucking shorts that's going up her ass. Or no, you know what I'm saying?
Right
I'm
on,
real.
right
You know,
on.
yeah, like real. So I had to sit back. I went and sat in the food court, and I sat down and I thought, I was like, you know what? I'm really tripping, man, because she really could be in here picking some shit that really had me stressing the fuck out.
Yeah.
And so I just let her go ahead and, pick her due and, shit, put her shit together how she wanted to, and everything ended up great. But overall, man, I had a blessed week, man. Very, very blessed week, man. I ain't had no complaints.
On, man. Right on.
So,
Yes, sir.
Pookie, what you had going on, man?
Oh, man, the usual cut and half, man. Working on the remix, man, of the studio, man. Been getting that together, getting that other channel in rotation, you know what I'm saying? I've been staying on that, you feel me? Trying to, you know what I'm saying? Just put it down, man, for the squad, man. That's all I've been on, bro.
For sure. I had a pretty eventful week since last Monday. Wednesday, I pulled up to Camp Houston to rock with the fam. He on the challenge right now, so he had a little watch party up there.
Yeah.
Pulled up there for Wednesday. The fam was there. People pulled up, and we kicked it and vibed out. That was dope. Real good episode of the challenge on CBS. My kinfolk on there, D-Mac.
Shout out
so
to
that's
D-Mac.
dope. We had another, because he was on the Survivor too. So this was the second time. So we went to camp. Shout out to camp. Then Thursday, I had another event to go to. Actually, I went to, for the people that don't know who be tapped in, Jania, I'm tripping.
Jania, yeah.
Jania Michelle, she's having a reality TV show. Y'all check it out, bro. It's going to be a dope show, bro, because she got a dope personality. I don't really get into the relationship stuff a lot. If it's like super trending, I'll talk about it if I can really put opinion and concepts on it. But I don't really get into the rappers, baby mamas side of things, because there's niggas baby mamas. I don't really like talking about that type of shit unless it hit real news and it's something to speak on.
Right.
But that's young boy baby mama.
Okay.
I think that's the first one if I'm not mistaken. And she's actually from Houston. But she's going to be doing a reality TV show. And it was crazy because I never been to no casting call. Nigga, it was girls from all over the country at that motherfucker. Flying in, like, girls was standing up. Oh, I came here with my last dollar. I'm trying to turn up. They turning the girls into baddies. And we did like a quick little interview with her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Little press style interview. She cool as hell. Gave everybody drops. I got some content from the girls and all that.
It's dope.
So that was a dope. But shout out to her, bro. I could tell she's really made to be talking like on camera, and she's really got a natural personality. So shout out to her. Also, I backdoored my boy up there. Shout out my boy In the Streets TV. He told us, hey man, it's another event going down. My boy he said somebody knew was having a fashion show tonight.
Right.
Nigga, I pulled up, nigga, it felt like I was on a runway in Paris, nigga.
I saw that.
You saw that shit? Nigga, they had like chairs from the front to the back of that mother, but it was way bigger in there than it looked. The video didn't do it justice for what I put on Instagram.
It looked pretty big on the video. Shit.
DJ was live. It was full of people. It was like Black Hollywood in that motherfucker, bro.
That bitch looked like it was going
Everybody
down.
was in all these niggas was the fashion style niggas with the like Kanye West drip with the European and the
what's
drip.
the wildest shit you seen in there niggas wearing?
Man, a lot of niggas had the bell bottom pants on. You know, that's like the little wave right now.
Right.
But they had like some niggas had the kind that was like touching the flow.
Oh, okay, he's super bell.
Going
like,
super 70s with
super.
Yeah.
Dolo might with it.
Yeah, damn near. But it fit the style of what's going on right now. You know, I see all the rappers wearing it, but that was a lot of things that niggas had on. Man, I think I seen one nigga in like I had some of them U-necks, super big V-necks. I think I seen some of that. One of the
U-necks.
Yeah, the big, like they look like
how the motherfuckers look. Like the motherfuckers.
I thought I seen a nigga in one of those. But it was pretty much, it was cool though. I could tell everybody there was on some like fashion shit though. Even if they was mixing they shit up, like it'll be some niggas with some like different styles of shit on. But you know, you could tell niggas like Air Force Ones on with like some high end designer oversized pants on with like a like designer silk shirt type shit going on. So it was live, bro. Bad, you know, the women was in there heavy too on their display. That was a live motherfucker.
Up, huh?
Then Dawg said, hey man, go tag up this wall. Right over here, go tag up the wall. I went and did that.
I seen you tagging on that motherfucker.
I don't even know how to tag, but I just went over there and did that whole real quick. Like, fuck it, I'm on there. Let's go.
Yeah,
but after that, the whole night was lit. And I said all that to say I had vlogged it all. My microphone was fucked up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bro.
Didn't know. And I should have went to the motherfucking Best Buy today before I came up here. But my microphone was fucked up. I didn't know. On one of my videos, it's some Spanish music playing over the audio. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Bro played that shit for me, bro. That shit like some Matrix type shit.
How did this shit get on there, bro? I don't fucking know.
That shit weird as hell.
But the mic,
the shit like when you hear it, nigga, and you see it, it's like it's two totally different things.
Bro,
and then it's not even coming in clear, bro.
It ain't even coming in clear. So the part with the casting was strictly just airish, like it wasn't nothing. But I'm like, bro, that shit hurt because I was ready to post that like nigga content in the streets out here in H-Town. It's going down. We outside with this shit. But then that shit right there happened, bro. So that pissed me off, bro. I was like, fuck. So that was one thing that happened, and then that was Thursday. Then Saturday, I didn't do shit. Oh yes, I did. I went to the Cypher, and then yesterday I popped out Sunday Fun Day, turned all the way up and shit. Was lit last night. So pretty good weekend, man. Good weekend, bro. Shout out to everybody from the weekend. Shout out to them boys at camp. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the A-Life guys.
Yes, sir.
Lit weekend for sure. But nah, man, let's get into it, bro. What we on first? What y'all want to do, man? What y'all want to dive into first, man?
Man.
Let's ask the chat.
What y'all want to hear, man?
Chat, man. Who up in the chat right now? Sound off, roll call in the chat, man. What y'all want? We gonna give y'all the first pick of the night.
Y'all see what's on the board, man, on the docket, man. You know what I'm saying?
They can't see the whole list, but we'll just talk about right now.
Right.
Chat, whatever y'all want to talk about. If you in the chat, all my people that's here, make sure y'all hit the like button too. Turn us up, share it, whatever, how y'all do. We gonna let y'all make the decision right now, man. What y'all on, chat? What they saying, man? I know it's a little delay. We'll let y'all have first dibs and we'll dive in.
Come on in.
Anything y'all want to talk about, we'll do it first and then we'll go down the list.
For real, I think I gotta turn that shit on.
Oh, you ain't got the what you call it on? The comments. My bad, y'all. My bad. We getting it right.
Yes,
Shout out to everybody on the road. Shout out to everybody. Swifty Blue. Okay, let's get to it.
Swifty Blue.
I have the YouTube video ready, so let me go to
down
it.
through there, man.
We're gonna play with Swifty Blue.
Hold on. We got some more coming in.
Well, Swifty Blue, he was the first one.
He was the fit. All right on.
He
You the first guy.
He's the first guy. So. This is an interview Swifty Blue did with Bootleg Kev, and it started a wildfire, especially in the hip hop culture, hip hop and street culture of California. Because this is coming right off the back end of the situation with American Cholo, right, and everything like that with No Jumper, and then the situation with Tyga and all that going on. Yeah. So this is now another black and brown conversation.
Exactly.
Black and Mexican, black and Latin, black and Hispanic. And this is what he said in the Bootleg Kev interview that went pretty much crazy and viral. Here we go. Hold on just a second. I can't hear that, huh?
In the middle of it.
It's connected.
Cinnabon Delight.
All right, so I was telling you.
We good.
He's like, that's it. That's how it is. It's been, you know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
You know what? Wack,
Go real quick.
What did you see that? What I mean, I'm sure you saw it. Everyone saw it. But what Wack was saying about how he never signed a Southsider.
You know what? Wack, like, he's right. He's like, that's it. That's how it is. It's been. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of like, they run their own politics. We run our own politics. It is what it is. I'm not mad at him. It just the way the question was asked between him and the homie that was talking. It was kind of like the way they asked the question and the way they got at each other. You know, obviously he's gonna answer a certain way. Yeah. If it was me on the phone with Wack, I'm not gonna ask him, would you sign a Southside? I don't give a fuck if you want to sign one. We don't want to sign to no blacks.
Right.
Southsiders do want. Guess I don't even want to speak on that, but we don't want to sign to no blacks. You know what I'm saying?
Is that because of the prison shit? It's not a racist thing? Help me understand, because when you say that out loud, it sounds crazy.
It's because like this. It's like this. It's like I go to jail, I rock with my race. Mm-hmm. I eat with my race. I do things with my race. So it's like I'm here. I conduct business. I do things with my race. You know, like we integrate and whatnot. But why would I have somebody in charge of my music career if I'm already programmed a certain way? I'm already institutionalized a certain way. Why would I? You get what I'm saying? That's just my mindset. So I'm like, nah, we wouldn't do that. And most of the homies would think the same way as me. They're gonna agree with what I say.
So like, you wouldn't sign with somebody if they were unaffiliated. Like, let's say Diddy wanted to sign you to Bad Boy.
Me personally, I'm not trying to sign. I'll get somebody else sign and we do some business.
Let's say Kodak Black wanted to make you Sniper Game.
We're gonna get a little Suede on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with them. It's all love. I'm not gonna sign. But
so are you saying that you wouldn't sign strictly because of their race?
Because I'm not gonna have it, and it's like this. We're gonna negotiate the terms. We're gonna make sure that it's like we have. It's like 50-50 control type shit. We're not gonna give somebody else, let alone another race, full control.
Okay,
that's what it comes down to.
But you
get what I'm saying? Like, it's not no disrespect, but it's just more like
it just sounds crazy out loud.
It does sound crazy.
It sounds a little racist.
But you know what?
It sounds a lot of racist.
No, but you know what? I'm just being honest. I'm being real. Like, I'd rather go sign with like. even though you like, you might hear crazy shit, but I'd rather go sign with like a corrido label or something, you know, like I'm gonna keep it to the roots. You get what I'm saying? Like, if they wasn't fucking with us back then, why they fucking with us now? Because now we breaking in, we doing shit. Now they gonna want to sign us. Yeah, of course. Fuck all that. Now we gonna do what we know best. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. And I'm from LA. I'm from out here from the street.
Hypothetically, Kanye West wants to sign you to Good Music. It's a no.
Well, I'm gonna be like, look, we got Suede and Peso. Like, check it out. Them little fools doing more numbers than me. Kanye, fuck me. We got them on the.
Nah, he wants you.
I'll be like, nah, man.
So it's a no.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you work with black artists?
Yeah, I do, but it's different though. Like, most of the time, we don't have no. No, it's not like we signing anybody. We don't have no full commitment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we could work. We could network. We could do business.
You've done records with black artists?
Yeah, man. We got hell yeah.
So I just want to make. I'm trying to make you sound less racist than how you're sounding.
No, man. It's just
that's it. Too late.
It sounds bad what you're saying. So listen, when you're in prison, you said, "Look, I'm institutional."
Now I let a little bit more of this play than I wanted to. Now it's one more part,
Okay.
And I just wanted everybody to know I'm letting y'all get the full script because I want to do fair by him and let the whole context play. And then this is going to be the end of it right here. And I think this is one of the things that is going to sound crazy to anybody when you talk like this and you make this statement. Here you go.
This is what it is. Obviously, you've done a lot of time, right?
I've done enough time just to make up my mind.
You've done enough time
to make up my mind.
to when you're incarcerated in California, the Mexicans are with the Mexicans, black people are in Southern California, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little different. So black people are locked up with. Usually, do they politic with?
It's like this. Look,
is it the others?
It's the
because there's the others.
Yeah, they got the others, the brothers.
Which are like Asian
and the Southsiders. Yeah, exactly.
Like Indian, whatever.
And then the
whites and the Mexicans link up.
The Woods, the Southsiders. They run with the Southsiders.
So while you're in prison, you're running with the Woods, the Peckerwoods.
Yeah, we run together. The Woods run to shit crack off. Like, you know what I'm saying? They stick together.
Okay, so when you're in jail, you're allianced with the white guys, right? That's like your okay. So you're saying some of that is,
but that has not.
But I just want to make sure none of that crazy racist shit is rubbed off on you.
I'm just not going. He's like you with the white guys. Yeah, that's how we are. But
you're hanging out with guys with swastikas on their neck.
No, take it out. I have nothing against the black man. This last time I was in the LA County, I was in a Hoover dorm. Man, I was, and it's a mutual dorm.
Right.
I had to say that first. It's a mutual dorm. So there was no empty bunks on the south side. On racks, so I had to get a bunk, one of the empty bunks on the Hoover racks. You know what I'm saying? On the black racks, and shit, I had no problem with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a mutual norm. Shit, it was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was hot. Like, everybody in there strapped up, ready for riots to crack off, just because, like, it's a lot of traffic.
I heard the LA County jail's like, well, fucking just
okay now. I'll tell y'all like this, and I let a lot of that play because I want to give him the full context, but it was most definitely viral this entire week. I've done like 2 videos on it, maybe 3. You know, this is the testament of like black people, and I want my people to understand that, and we got to get y'all take. We are like really the most accepting and forgiving people ever. And that's what I be trying to make clear to other people that, hey, I call it fair down the line, but I wasn't shocked by this because I know this already.
Exactly.
Like we already know. We've discussed it on here before. Both of y'all that told us, you know, you go to prison, Hispanics and Mexicans are not going to fuck with you at all.
True.
They're not going to talk to you. I've heard everybody else say it. And it's just one of those things. I just feel like bro probably shouldn't volunteer that information on a podcast, especially when you trying to do rap, because rap is entertainment business,
right?
And some things are just better off said. Like you, it's not gonna sound good either way. You know, you could dive deeper in it, but no matter how you say it or things, it's just not gonna come off sounding good, and it's not gonna come off sounding logical at all. It's gonna sound crazy. Like you rap, you wear hip hop style jewelry, you say nigga. You dress black, you act somewhat black, you say nigga, people are gonna be like, you're not making any sense.
Right.
So you got what you think?
I remember I commented on it when I saw it. When I saw your video, I was like, bro, this man ain't making no sense. Like, in a sense, I understand where he's coming from, but then at the same time, he's contradicting himself.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like I totally understand if you're gonna rock with your race, then you, by all means, who are we to tell you who to rock with? But at the same time, you got to realize what industry you in and where this shit comes from. So at all times, you got to pay homage and respect to that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't gonna rock with no blacks or whatever, like you kind of could have just kept that shit to yourself. Like the best thing for bro to do was he could have kept that info to himself, because that ain't nothing that we don't already know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of put it out there and made himself look a little crazy. You know, we rocking with the Caucasians and this and that. Okay, all that is fine and then whatever. But at the same time, homie, you got to realize, bro, we made this shit possible for all y'all. And that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect that shit. But personally, bro, just sounded crazy. I control how he thinks, how he feels, how he speaks. So I mean, he has the right to feel that way, but he could have kept that to himself though.
What you think, Pookie?
Yeah, he could have kept it to himself. You know, he ain't the only one that feel like that. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
nah, hell
So,
nah, he ain't.
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You said what you said. You know what I'm saying? I seen him trying to do some damage control type shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Hooking up with some brothers and doing some shit. So
And he been rocking with brothers, you know.
yeah,
Kodak
yeah,
pulled up
you know what
on
I'm
him.
saying.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I seen that. You know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna shout him out for that. But at the end of the day, my nigga, you said what you said. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you know it is what it is. So if somebody feel a certain type of way when they see him in person, you gotta stand on that shit.
Stand on that
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
exactly.
Because you know that race shit, it can go up quick. You know what I'm saying?
And that ain't what we really want.
And that ain't what nobody wants.
Yeah, we
you know
don't
what I'm
want that
saying?
at all.
Because that shit put people in position that don't really want to do nothing to your ass, make you have to have ops and enemies, and don't nobody want that, man.
Yeah, bro. You an artist,
It
bro.
sound crazy, bruh.
Yeah, you an artist, my nigga. Just be an artist and get rich and get popping. I'm pretty sure you making money now as an artist. People know you. You on platforms. So it's kind of like, I'm never want to tell somebody to be fake or be fraud. I just feel like, you know, prison is prison. Rapping entertainment is rapping entertainment. And it's kind of like you're discussing real gang business. And this is a race thing. Right. See, it'll be a difference if it was a gang thing. See what I'm saying? See, like, you know, people get on and you know, a lot of the times niggas get on here and overspeak on gang politics. You know what I'm saying? They get on here and overspeak on gang politics. But this becomes a race thing because you said we're not interested in signing any blacks. Right. And it's just going to be a lot of people who are not going to want to hear that. But
you're going to say you're not interested in signing any blacks, but you're at the end to say, oh, I'm open to work with blacks. Yeah. So
see,
it's like
that's shit crazy, homie. But it's like, bro, you should have. You should have not answered that question because it's like, bro, you gotta understand, bro, like who really runs the record labels and all that. So saying the shit that you were saying was just really just
because blacks don't run the hip hop industry.
You did what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you sound, nigga, you really knocking yourself out of cosigns and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You knocking yourself out the box with that whole ass shit.
Answer that a whole different way. I've been like,
because at the end of the day, it make a nigga like, man, bro, you know, racist ass nigga, really. You know what I'm saying?
When I first saw the video, I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then I went on ahead and let it play through. I was like, that's why I commented on Ant's video. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro sounds stupid than a motherfucker because he don't even know what he really talking about. He just talking.
And blacks forgiving and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but one thing about it, niggas don't never forget.
No,
A nigga will bring some shit up on your ass, boy, if you piss a nigga off. So don't you know what I'm saying? I always remember that for the ones that think motherfucker just on some kumbaya shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking about the prison politics.
He brung that shit up for no reason, huh, man?
You gotta think, for no reason at all. And prison politics are prison politics.
Fact.
That shit don't even spill over into the streets. I don't give a fuck where you from. It just don't spill over into the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying, okay, I'm from this area, but I ain't gonna go fuck with these dudes and get no money with them. Well, if we got the same mindset, then we finna get this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck where you from. And that's just me personally, you know what I'm saying? Long as ain't no blood, bitch shit, and you ain't did no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, to me and mine, then shit, hey, let's make this shit shake, bro. But he just took some jail politics shit and tried to mix it into some other shit and then tried to do some damage control. It's like, homie, what way you want to go with this?
You see how he was acting when he was throwing them names out at him, though?
Yeah. And see what I want you to understand, too, bro. You know, when you speak like that and when you get on a platform, and that's the thing, and we'll get into that later, the what Ply said, we'll get into that later, but like, when you put people on a nice camera, a table, and on a microphone, it comes off as they're speaking for everybody. Because every Hispanic or Mexican does not feel that same way. I'm pretty sure it's Mexican or Hispanic rappers that might be from the same thing he from that might not feel that way. But it comes off as he's speaking for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
And he even said they gonna listen, they gonna agree with me. type shit.
But they not
Yeah.
though.
But no, I'm just
He
saying.
didn't say all.
he didn't say that.
He said the
some.
homies.
He said some of the homies. He said some. He did say some. He didn't say all.
Which
He said,
I'm pretty sure some of them will.
yeah,
but,
facts.
you
But
know,
they probably
Right.
just wouldn't say it. But I'll say
Right.
this, bro. I want to make it very clear to him, you know, we don't hold grudges over here on shit like that because we know what it is already.
Exactly.
And this is why I tell people, I be wanting to bring awareness that the whole entire world is programmed to have some type of disdain towards blacks.
True.
Subconsciously.
Facts.
Oh, that's
So
true.
you are publicly telling my black people, my people, hey, I will side with the whites before I fuck with y'all, but I want to rap. That sounds crazy. Like if we in prison, I'm gonna hang with the white guys who are clearly hating and don't like black people simply because of their skin color, nothing else. That's crazy to people, and they have a right. It's some dysfunctional shit going on in your head if you think I don't like somebody because of their skin color.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that is the only thing that white people have started to have against black people on this country land is their skin color. It wasn't our religion. It wasn't our personalities. It was you have black skin, so you're bad. And
True.
that is a sick thing to be programming.
They wanted
for anybody.
everything we had, bro.
And they doing it even more.
Yep.
They doing it even more now. So to be very clear, also, black people don't run hip hop at all. We don't own hip hop.
Nah, that's true.
This is a culture. Even hip hop music, the word is owned by a white man. I gotta look that up. I forgot the name.
You just put a stain on my
The
brain.
copyright name of rap and hip hop
It's owned by a white
is
man.
owned by a white man.
Damn.
Yeah. So he gets paid by anybody who wants to put out music. If I'm not mistaken, from what I read and what I saw and what old boy told me on Clubhouse, I forgot his name. I'm gonna look that up for next week, bro. I got you. He told me there's a guy he owns. He's like in his 80s. He owns the name of hip hop. So anytime any of these record labels that want to like name their album a hip hop or rap album, he's like getting paid for that.
Hashtags, everything.
He gets paid for that.
Wow.
So I say that to say this, bro. We don't own hip hop, so you know people just got to think before they speak. Sometime, and he said he been rocking with black people. He been giving back to the community, and I'm pretty sure he has. You know what I'm saying? That was just the situation. In my opinion, he overspoke, but that's that.
Yeah, he did overspeak, but I can't commend him for
Yeah.
at least speaking what was on his heart, and not
Ain't nothing wrong with putting your people first.
ain't nothing wrong with putting your people first. Cause I'm always put my people first, so I can't knock him for that. But say some of that shit you could have not.
Just don't say that shit. Huh?
Exactly.
Facts,
Like
facts.
if I was asked that question, I wouldn't have avoided. I just would. Hey, bro, I'm not even. We can talk about that shit another time. I ain't here to promote that. You know what I'm saying? And I would have left that at that.
So,
But shout out to him though, man.
Yeah.
You know, shit. Hey, he entitled to feel like he want to feel, bro.
Let's go. So, yeah, man. Another one, big day today. Nipsey Hussle.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday,
Neighborhood
37. Happy birthday to Nipsey.
Yeah, man.
Legends don't die.
Motherfucking Nips. Man, we gotta give him some applause, man. Legendary, man.
Yeah. Got his star today in Hollywood.
Yes, sir.
They revealed it. Also, today is now Nipsey Hussle Day
Awesome.
in LA, man. That's dope, bro. Shout out to Nipsey. Shout out to the whole All Money In team, the whole Marathon team. Shout out to everybody that rock with him, Lauren London, the kids. That was dope to see them unveil that today, man,
That was
and present that.
They
And
turned up for the homie. They did that, man.
and I think, man, that's what makes somebody a legend, bro. You know, when you could leave that type of mark, people can call it, you know, it's certain people that call it this or that, and that shouldn't even be a discussion at this point. Like, bro, niggas know this nigga impacted people's lives, bro.
Like,
People know, like, I'm open on saying he inspired my whole get down, bro. Like, and it's so many other niggas across the globe were like, hey, bro, this nigga make a nigga feel like, get your shit together.
No, fact.
yes.
The greatest act is to inspire, man.
And he did that, bro.
He did that, bro.
He did that. I had talked to shout out my homeboy Scoogie, man, out there in LA, man. I had talked to the homie Scoogie out there, and he was like, bro, the shit you saying on social media ain't nothing. He say the whole, damn near every hood is turning up for bro. Like, he was like, man, this is a beautiful day in LA, man. He was like, this is really a beautiful day in LA, man. He was like, you got motherfuckers from whole different sides. You know what I'm saying? Super enemies pulling up, showing respect. He was like, bro, he was like, the energy today was like a day like no other. He's like, I ain't never felt no energy like this in LA. He's like, I'm really, you know what I'm saying, like proud of my bro. Like, he left a legacy that's never going, you know what I'm saying, never gonna leave. He's like, he's like, bro, if you'd have been out here, you'd have seen the motherfuckers that was pulling up to show respect and riding, you know, because they rode all through the city for him. He was like, bro, it was like, man, it was mind blowing. And me hearing that from him, and then, you know, he's older, so, you know, when for him to speak like that, he was like, bro, it's like niggas pulling up who I got problems with, but it's like, you know what, this bro day, and they pulling up to show bro respect, so I can't do nothing but take my hat off to him and salute him, man. So shout out to my homeboy Scoogie, man. They turned up, the whole LA turned up, man, like everybody, man. So that just shows you the impact he had, man. Motherfuckers who hate the 60s was pulling up and showing up and showing respect to the homie, man. That just shows you, man, like, hey, man, the greatest actor is to inspire, bro, and bro did that, man, to everybody.
Sure. Nah, facts, man. He definitely is an inspiration to everybody, man. The ones who caught it in his lifetime and the ones that caught it after. You know what I'm saying? It's an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy that he passed on, but the effect of his passing is like it hit people. I feel like it hit people in a way that, you know what I'm saying, that I don't know. It just changed something in a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It changed something. You know what I'm saying?
And the only question I have is like, why did the homie have to die to get that recognition, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that bothers me about the whole situation.
But that's everybody.
The biggest, listen, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Bruh, the biggest spotlight is death.
Facts.
It's the biggest spotlight. It don't even really matter if you known or not. You know what I'm saying? The biggest spotlight, that's like a highlight moment. You know what I'm saying? In life.
Well, see, I think too, like, you know, people get into these discussions and make it a thing, like, because, like, you look at Nip legacy, right? It's already written. What you did is what you did. You can't add to what you did or take from what you did, no matter if somebody was rocking with you before you died or after died. AD or AD, before death, before death or after death, it doesn't matter if somebody was rocking with you. What determines your wealth, as in not cash value wealth, is your wealth as a personality, rapper, entertainer, is how you make people feel.
True.
That's what really determines like your impact and your value as a person. You know, everybody got different type of money values.
Right.
Like, you could go all through there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different levels of money on every person on earth. But how many people are you impacting with your art, your words, your spirit, your energy? And that's what makes people a legend. And Nipsey most definitely did that to the highest level. It don't matter if he did it before death, after death, how many album sales he had or didn't die. People say, oh, niggas be fucking with him after he died. Da-da-da. Hey, bro, didn't God say death is a celebration?
Come on, man.
You gonna get celebrated and talked about more when you die than when you alive, bro. That's how the game has always been. That's how the game is gonna always go. We don't make it like that. That's just human nature. Your death is a celebration of your life. So now people can go open that up. That's why you do want to leave dope shit to say when you do go on and you pass away. Leave some dope shit that people talk about. Everybody ain't walking on a perfect straight line. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody falls short at times of they faith and steer off their path and got to get back right. But that's why you want your good to outweigh your bad. And from what we see, Nipsey most definitely did that.
And I like the way you broke that down.
He definitely did that, man, to the best of his ability, bro. And shout him out, man. Much respect, man. Shout out the family. I hope y'all celebrating, man, and enjoying the memories and
I like the way you
and
broke
all
that
the
down for me,
accolades.
man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely deserved it, man. I like the way you broke that down for me, bro, because that was a question that really bothered me, but the way you just broke that down for me, I understand that. I definitely understand that.
Facts, bro. And shout out to everybody once again, Nipsey Hussle fans, grandmother, she was there today.
Yeah, everybody was there. Man.
Black Sam, we saw you. Black Sam did have a segment on the news recently. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really get to watch the whole thing, but I am gonna go back and watch it. You know, I'm you know, they take their time and y'all do what y'all do. But I do want to hear some people speak, man. I would like to hear Black Sam. I know he don't want to feel like he's selling bro story or da. He just loyal to his bro and his family, and it's gonna hurt him, bro. Like to talk about this, he gonna cry.
I kind of respect how they moving with that shit.
Nah, facts.
I really do because jumping out there and because all it's gonna do, bro, is just give motherfuckers something
to say.
To talk about it.
So
and try to break it down and analyze and do all that extra shit.
And as a fan, because you know, Black Sam was the brains behind that oration.
That's
too.
What a lot of people don't.
There was a lot of minds in that operation.
Yes.
And Black Sam,
Bill, Sam, a lot of fats.
Black Sam. Hey nigga, I just want to get some game from you too, cause y'all niggas coming from the same energy and same space. Y'all different people, but y'all niggas had to put y'all thinking caps on together. So I just really want to, you know, I fuck with it, bro, and I want to hear from him. You know, take your time though, bro. And you know, that's just respect to him and everybody. So we gonna get into this other stuff though. Long live Nip, bro. You a legend. Give a fuck what no nigga say. You know that already. You on the wall, nigga, twice, nigga. Right there to the right, nigga.
Facts.
You on the wall twice in this motherfucker. So you good, P. You ain't gotta put it up on the other. We good. They know what's up. They know what who you know. But let's get into this other shit. Wack 100, bro. You know, like I said, Wack do what he want to do.
Right.
I'm not here to out gangster nobody. I'm not here to out tough nobody. I damn sure ain't out here to out fight and shoot nobody.
Right.
I'm not a boxer. I don't get paid to fight or fade or any of that shit. So what the fuck would I be fighting for?
Nah, for
I'm not a cop, so I don't want to pull out a gun and shoot niggas. I'm not. People are not animals to me. I don't hunt, so I'm not trying to get into no shit. But we gonna talk like men, bro.
True.
The conversation came up of Wack saying on Clubhouse that Nipsey's brother Black Sam got his verse removed off of Game's album.
Oh, the Dramatic.
The Dramatic
The new
album.
album he just
And
dropped.
they supposed to have a song together, and you know, he didn't want to let it be cleared from what Wack is saying is coming from him. Now I can't confirm that. I can only go off of what Wack say.
Right.
But so I'm speaking on that like if allegedly that is what happened. I don't think it's nobody's place to tell anybody in Nipsey family what they can and can't clear.
True.
You know, and especially when your name is Wack 100. I mean, I hear the talks about, you know, hey man, that could have been money for his family. You see people be, this will show you how people be in their feelings. I was telling Game, this ain't this or that. Bro, what world are we living on? And I hear these guys on Clubhouse who just get themselves out of the man body, the moral body, the respect body that people are raised on.
Right.
Did y'all niggas mamas like Wack is gonna do what Wack is gonna do?
Yeah.
But you have no ties to this situation. Wack don't stand firm on what he want to stand firm on, but y'all mamas didn't tell y'all put yourselves in somebody else's shoes when y'all was growing up. You other niggas on the outside co-signing and this and this and that. Like, bro, what if Nipsey was your brother and he got kids out here and there's a man on the internet telling another man and insinuating that he's done some weird stuff and saying he got paperwork on him and has been basically running a slanderous campaign.
Exactly.
Are you going to clear the fucking song?
Nope.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Because, like, yes, of course, it's for Game, but you're tied to it.
So
Your business involved in it. And then
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The whole thing about it, cause niggas like, I mean, he was riding for Game. Game was riding for him. Game painted the car. Game did this and that. Game did everything but tell you to pump your brakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Wack 100.
you understand?
Like, chill out, bro. You fuck with me like that, bro. You just chill out with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a nutshell, just like you say, nigga, you did all this hooralling and talking down and, you know what I'm saying, sneak dissing and not even sneak this, directly disrespecting and talking doubt and saying what niggas was and what niggas wasn't, and you know what I'm saying, which is all your opinion. You know what I'm saying? You entitled, but like I say, shit, y'all shouldn't be surprised that didn't get.
Yeah, I'm like, is there some type of like Chinese algebra I'm missing here?
You shouldn't be surprised. It shouldn't even been
if that was my brother, I wouldn't clear it neither. Like, nah, nigga, like we don't even want nothing to do with nothing you got going on.
Yeah.
That's just how.
That's life. That's business. Like
exactly.
I think most niggas is gonna move like that in the real world. And then the conversation like, well, other rappers who don't like Wack did it, but they're alive. They're alive.
Yeah, exactly.
They're here to defend themselves against you or anybody else. This man is not
here. If
here.
it was Nipsey, you know what I'm saying?
He probably would have sent the verse, if he was.
Because this is the thing. When none of that shit been said.
It wouldn't have been. That's what I said.
None of that shit been said.
That's what I said.
And that's just true.
Yeah. I said that on the live last night before I went to went out, bro. I said, bro, if Nipsey was here, this wouldn't even be a discussion because niggas was not disrespecting Nipsey when he was alive.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that. As a grown man, nigga that's 21 and older, why are you disrespecting a man publicly? It don't matter if it was a private conversation or public on the internet, whatever, if you wasn't doing it when he was here.
Thank you.
For clicks and views and sound bites and shit like that. Come on, bro.
That's all it's for.
Shock jock value. Nah, bro. Come on. What is we doing? Let's get back to being men, bro.
Exactly. And morals over money, man. A lot of people forget that. It's morals over money, man.
Like Sam showed y'all, that's what he on.
Come on.
And I respect it to the highest degree.
And for you to speak on the family, like, oh, that's streaming money for his kids, but are the kids a concern when you got something negative to say about them? That's what I'm saying.
Speaking about their father, like
you talking like
and then it's like this is the internet age, so they can go back and see that shit.
They see that shit. You know they done seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Like whoever took the time out, or if somebody went and told somebody, hey, you see how he was talking about? Yeah. They probably ain't focused on it, but I'm pretty sure they didn't got wind of that shit. So and that's the whole family. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, baby.
And that's tough because like as a celebrity, and Nip used to keep his like family life kind of on the low,
Right.
And you see why. Because you want to protect them from things like this as much as possible because you're going so hard to be successful, artist, brand, businessman. You got to put your face in the public. Part of your life got to be in the public. But this is the other side of that. Well, your life, everything is going to get put on a platform and used as a sound bite, and it's like once it's news, so the other news outlets have to follow to keep their brand going, whether they speaking in your favor or against you. But it's like, damn, bro, but nah, they strong, man, they good, bro. Everybody over there straight, but Wack, what'd you think that was gonna happen? But
he was even talking about the star. You heard what he was saying about the star thing?
You told me he said something about the star. I didn't hear that though.
He basically was saying he don't see how he don't deserve it. Like he don't see how like he got a star before this person and that person, and some they really doing too much and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, damn, that kind of sound like some. I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, nigga sour, but it sound like you dry hating though. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is hate, nigga.
It's just like damn, you let them people, they chose who the people have spoken. If that's how that go, the people spoke.
The people's champ, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? They spoke, bro. Like
he the only person I done seen that had anything sideways.
He the only nigga. Hey, Wack 100, the only nigga protesting. Nigga, I haven't heard nobody else protest.
Facts.
Who else protested, nigga? Like, what we doing?
We seen a whole big Paru riding with Stone and motherfucking BH all through LA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and there be other ones from all over the city that's rocking.
Like I said, when I talk to Scoochie, he say, bro, I was amazed by what I seen. Like,
and look, the man has an effect on that city, bro. Whether niggas like it or not.
He from LA. They know what school he went to. They know where he grew up at. And it's so crazy. Like even when
he did it for them.
And it's crazy because when he come out here to H-Town, nigga, I went to the show when it was like 2014, 2013. Not the Crenshaw show, the one before that. It was one he had with J-Dog and all them niggas. And it was like, nigga, Bloods, Crips, Mexicans, everybody in the crowd, nigga. Like, all ain't like nothing go sour, ain't nothing go left. It was all motherfucking love, bro. You can't get niggas together like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
Who cares, bro? It's however you get a star, you got your star, bro. And you can't decline whether niggas approved and da-da-da. That nigga is that boy, man. He him. Let the Slauson boy be the boy, man.
Shit, and if the Hollywood stars are paid for,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at the little comment.
Yeah.
Rose, they paid for. Shit, if them hoes is that he need to go pay for the people he feel like need
Yeah.
right there.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying.
So that's that right there, bro. So let's get off the dry shit, bro. Let's spread love and good energy, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like, Wack is an entertaining nigga, bro. You can be funny without going overboard, bro. Like you can still get your point across without taking it overboard,
extra,
bro.
It's
You a naturally entertaining guy, bro. Like, you have the attention of the people
He
already.
just be speaking, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
what he feel and shit.
He
That's
got a
what
right
it
to.
is.
Yeah, we
It
can't
is-
knock
it
it.
is what it is.
But
You know what I'm
he
saying?
can't knock a nigga for speaking how they feel either.
Yeah.
But you know, hey man, much power to Wack 100, man.
Yeah.
We already know his situation, so
Yeah.
hey, Wack is Wack, bro.
Yeah.
And Wack gonna be Wack, you know, and that's what I come to learn, man.
Yeah.
You got, hey, say man, you can't join the circus, man. You just gotta watch the clown. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Just watch him from a distance. That's all.
So let's get into this Aqib to leave situation, y'all.
Man, his brother, yeah.
Crazy, man.
This ain't Aqib to leave. This is actually his brother, and this is crazy because his name automatically gets tied to it because he was the NFL star and
He the
everything
name,
like
he the
that.
name of the situation.
We saw the video. It's crazy. Didn't see everything in detail, but a scuffle breaks out in a 9 and under, if I'm not mistaken, football game.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Lancaster, Texas. That's Dallas area.
Yes.
It's a tough situation, bro.
And R.I.P. to the coach that
So
lost
the
his
coach
life
has lost
too,
his
man.
life, bro. That's tough. In front of kids, my
In
nigga.
front of kids, man.
We got to do better
We
than that,
got
bro.
to, bro. It's like, come on, man. Let these kids play this game, man. It ain't no call or whatever happened on the field worth what went down. Now you got a man that his family got to bury him, and then you got another man that's in jail behind what? Some bullshit. I'm with you on that, bro.
Over a kid's football game.
A kid's football game, a non-youth football game.
That shit supposed to be fun, but the nigga knew growing up they been took the fun out of football.
Yes.
It be some like personal ego shit. For some of them
my
coaches.
boy, shout out to Joe Mack too. They was just up here because you know he got the team and
Yeah.
shit. He a coach or the athletic director or something.
Oh yeah.
So they was talking. And he was like, bro, it be daddy ball. They call it daddy ball.
And it's
It
true.
is.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where the problems be coming in. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people in the stand like my boy Frank. Shout out to Frank because he was up here too. He's like, some people may be talking bad about this kid and don't even know the parents right
Facts.
here sitting next to him and
Facts.
just it could be all type of little shit just happen at them games
Bro.
that'll spark some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I attend a lot of little league games. Now I ain't never seen no shit like that go down. I have seen squabbles and shit. And I'm like, come on, man, they tripping, man. Like,
Right.
let these kids ball, man.
Yeah, niggas betting and shit.
Yeah, niggas
betting on the
like
kids.
heavy. And
I remember I got into it one time at my little brother when they was playing in that right there by Tennessee State Jail. That
Okay.
Yeah.
that little jail over there, that little league.
Yeah.
My little brother played
It's right
over
on
there.
in the way
Yeah,
on the way
right
to that
into
bit, to the
bitch,
left,
yep.
to the right. Yeah.
My little brother played over there, and that nigga was cold as fuck. Like he was raw. And my little brother was playing, and him and my mom friend, they her son, they both on the same team.
Right.
So you know how you got, and I told this story on the channel before, but like it's two fields.
Right.
One, and they next to each other, so
Yeah, they
the
are.
stands is facing that way on this side and on this way, da. So she had two sons on
Playing
two
on
different
each-
fields. So on one side, this is the home crowd. Then on this side, it's the away crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So for her to go be on the home side on the other son game, she had to go. She had to go run way around the other side of the field. So she was just going back and forth in the middle. So when she go to this side, she's gonna be cheering on the opposite team side.
Yes.
And so she was cheering, and one of the ladies was like, "Hey, you're cheering on the wrong side. And she was all like, huh? And she was like, oh, my son's playing over here. She was like, yeah, but this is our side. If you want to cheer for him, you got to go over there. And she's like, sorry, my son's playing over there too. And I said, hold on. Her husband was right there. I said, hey, hell nah, fuck that.
Nah, for real.
I said, fuck that. You ain't got to go over there. Fuck them. And her husband looked at me like, hey, man, it's not that serious. I said, nah, it is that serious. I don't like that. You don't tell no other grown motherfucker who the fuck they can cheer for.
And where they can cheer at.
Her son is on this side, nigga. She gonna cheer right here, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? That nigga looked at me like he wanted to. I said, do we got a problem in this motherfucker?
Yeah,
and the cop was like not too far away. He looked like, and then a couple parents looked. I was like, shit, nigga, I turn up in this bitch. This my mama friend, nigga.
That
She
shit
don't
crazy.
She
bro.
don't gotta go run to the other side, nigga. Fuck
right.
y'all. You don't run shit. This ain't your goddamn field. Like
That just go to show you, bro. That shit in them stands.
That shit be
That shit can cause a whole rift. And them kids out there trying to have fun,
at the
get
end
the
of
game
day,
over
bro.
with. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And shit, man, it's just a sad situation that a coach, I believe he was a coach,
he was coach,
right?
yeah.
And
he died
Yeah.
for coaching the team, man.
And I'm gonna read that whole real quick.
Just
This
think
was
how
some-
many of them kids look up to him for a father figure, like, and
Facts.
just
They saw him killed, bro.
it's a lot of
Saw
people.
him killed.
It's a lot of people hurt. You know what I'm saying? It
That's
just
why I
ain't
say-
just the families. It's them
them
kids.
kids, man,
You know what I'm saying? With it's
the
like
other
they
teams
been,
in the league.
come on, man.
teams,
But you got to think they with this man. He teaching them. You know what I'm
Teaching
saying?
them.
At practice. You know what I'm saying? Repetitions, just doing a lot of shit with them. I don't know the details, but from what I see and from what I hear, you know what I'm saying, through my partner, like he do all type of shit with them kids.
I
You know
was
what I'm
just finna
saying?
say, the little
Pool
details,
parties,
yeah,
fucking buying pizza,
Say,
chill
yeah,
days, and
They got a
taking them out. Right.
They got a day out the week where he take them and they go eat pizza. And this is off season, during the season, so it's a connection there. You know what I'm saying? It's more than he more than just a coach, because you know a lot of in little league, a lot of these kids they don't have a father.
Yeah.
So their coach is their father figure. So it's like shit. Kids that lost a father figure, other kids from other teams that lost a guy that they look up to. His kids that he coached that lost a. You know, a lot of people took a loss, man. Everybody, it's an L all around the board, bro.
Facts.
On both sides.
You
bro.
got to think of the ones that got older, went on. They still remember certain shit.
Exactly.
So it's just crazy, man.
The write-up says this, though. It says the brother of a retired NFL player wanted, well, he actually turned himself in, but this is what it said, in the connection with the fatal shooting that took the life of a youth football coach during the game Saturday, surrendered to police Monday morning. Okay, this updated. Lancaster police said 39-year-old Yaqub Salik Talib was identified as a suspect in the murder of 43-year-old Michael Hickman and surrendered at the Dallas County Jail on an outstanding warrant for first-degree murder. Investigators said that the shooting took place shortly before 9 p.m. during a youth football game at Lancaster Community Park after opposing coaches got into a physical altercation that escalated when someone pulled out a gun and fired a shot. So
Man.
it was actually multiple shots, bro.
Yes,
and,
it actually
and
was, yeah.
that's just a part of the game, bro, how this shit go, dog. And I hate
saw
to see
shit, I
that,
was
bro.
like, fuck.
Condolences to his family,
Nah,
loved
for real.
ones, everything of that nature, bro. And we got to move better.
Man,
So we got to, bro.
think about them, man.
Think
Them
about
kids
the
got to
kids,
see that
the
shit,
kid, like
dreaming and shit,
Hey,
PTSD at a
now, I
young
love
age.
sports, and if I was to ever get into coaching little league, man, I'm gonna be one of the most enthusiastic, off the charts coaches ever. But I ain't never gonna take it there. Like I ain't gonna never even let it get to you know what I'm saying, to that point. If I see a motherfucker even acting like they gonna trip like that, man, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, say I got these kids to worry about. It's bigger than me. I got these kids to worry about. So, but I don't know, man. It's fucked up, bro, on both sides, man.
Condolences for sure. Rest in peace,
Like,
brother.
sometimes we just gotta sit back and let these kids have fun, bro. It ain't that serious, man.
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a learning experience for these kids, man. A learning experience for them, bro. And a lot of these parents and some coaches try to live their dreams through these kids. And that's where it gets twisted up and fucked up at, man. Just let these little ones go out here and have fun, bro.
For sure, for sure. Another situation going on right now, bro. YSL.
hit with another one I heard.
Another indictment.
Slammy.
It's pretty much clean, cut, and simple, bro. They pulled up to the spot when they arrested them. There were guns and drugs in the house. One of the guns had a switch on it, if I'm not mistaken. It's classified as a machine gun. That is a federal charge, and you cannot have those, especially if you're a convicted felon. There were 4 guys, if I'm not mistaken, in the house at the time. 3 of them are known rappers. Lil Duke 60, I think his name, Duke 60, YSL Duke.
Yeah, Duke 60, yeah.
YSL Duke, Yak Gotti, and Young Thug. So all 3 of them are, looking at being charged with those weapons. I don't know how it's going to break down. It was at Young Thug's home, but at the same time, it's, it's a wicked situation to be in.
Well, and I said that too. I was like, I wonder who, when it first came, we did the part on, I was like, man, I wonder who gonna get charged with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's cases. You know what I'm saying? That's brand new cases on top of
the other
shit
RICO
they already
cases
getting.
they
You know what I
already
mean?
have.
So it's crazy, man.
I'll say this, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, and I always believe in innocent until proven guilty. But somebody's gonna have to take the charge for that gun. Somebody. So
no facts.
This is what you got to know and understand now. Out of these 28 defendants, somebody on this case will have to do some time.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
Unless this was a like a situation where this whole police investigation gets crumbled because they did some illegal shit in their investigation.
Right.
Somebody will have to go to jail because there's no getting around having that switch on that gun.
You got to think though, bro. Like shit, it's so me. Like it's the RICO thing, but then it's all the individual charges too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they trying to make sure they don't give a damn what sticks. Something's gotta stick.
Though.
That's how I kind of all these damn charges and shit.
Yeah.
Something gotta stick.
That's how they present it. Like shit. Okay, we know some of them might get off, but we gonna throw so much at them that something gonna stick. And it's crazy. And I gotta go back to the Boosie comment that he made on Vlad. And it's true. You can't put 28 eggs in a crate and shake them and expect nothing to break. And that's just the real, bro. I pray and hope everybody stays solid. But with that or without, somebody still going down. Yeah. But man, just prayers up for them guys, man. I hate to see motherfuckers going through any type of
somebody
situation
will
like that.
come home honorably. Somebody could possibly beat this case honorably. Somebody might. I don't wish that on them. They've been saying one guy has already started to corroborate. I can't confirm that. Right. They had this paperwork going online, and people be just throwing shit in. I just wait till the dates, bro. People in media now, media has became such a place, and we'll talk about this in a little bit in a second. It's such a place of we're just searching for the latest clicks and views. Like we don't give a fuck if it's factual or not. Somebody said it. I saw it on another platform, so it's news. Nobody gives a fuck anymore if it's factual. Niggas don't give a fuck about coming back and apologizing or nothing. They will say anything about a nigga, bro, and we just got to clean that up a little bit. Let's start doing some real research and keep it honorable, bro. But
that's it.
We'll see what happens. Young Thug and them, they in for the fight of their life right now with the YSL team. Also, one of the Philly, I want to say district attorneys.
Yeah, the DA, yeah.
The DA in Philadelphia, he spoke out in that county, and he named some groups and cliques out there.
A few of them, too.
It said, y'all better clean y'all act up, basically. Right. Or we own y'all. So
Philly is going down right now.
Did y'all see that?
Last 2 years.
Did you see the cemetery thing?
Yes, bro. That shit fucked me up.
That fucked
but
me
I know
up.
they be turned.
Bro,
oh, yeah, they super
it was
turned.
fresh graves. These are fresh graves. Look like some shit from a war or something. Like they just came right off the battlefield and just put them in the ground. That's how fresh it's graves of all these people.
Oh, that many people dying at one time.
Yeah, just like back to back to back to back.
Because you got the murders and you got the regular people dying at the same time.
But they were saying the majority of those people were all young people that's been murdered.
Yeah. So. Nah, they say Philly like a war zone out there. And if you ever seen Philly, bro, like in the time of like just a vlog or the internet or anything like that, bro, it looks very bad. Like, like it's a very tough. Like they like, you know, it's hoods everywhere. We got hood ratchet ass areas out here that's gritty and grimy in the bottom. Even like you go to certain hoods, nigga, it look bad out here in Houston.
You know you in the hood.
You know you in the worst of the worst, nigga. Like the houses be bad. It be like, damn, this some real hood shit, real street shit, but like fucking real ghetto shit. In Philly, they style is a little different. The way they houses built, it be like, damn, they shit be looking tough too. Like that shit crazy, bro. But nigga, just prayers up to everybody, man. Hey, bro, we gonna see what happened. We'll keep y'all updated. That's the latest update on that. So, there was another thing that came about, bro, with, you know, we'll do this first. Angela Yee had announced that she's leaving Breakfast Club.
Right.
She's not leaving the show. She's still going to be, not right now, she's going to be leaving the show. Breakfast Club will continue on with Envy and Charlamagne. And they're going to get another guest on. You know, that's a 12-year run, bro. That's a dope lit run. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I did a video about it once the news had hit, when she had tweeted out, hey, the Breakfast Club, as you know, is over. Right. And they did it in a way, I guess they want to see what people's reactions is going to be and shit like that.
Right.
But my reaction still stays the same, bro. I don't give a fuck. They most definitely watered that shit down from what it was. And I understand you got to elevate, but it is what it is. Giving a straight up opinion about it, you know, they most definitely took it another direction. Things is growth. I feel like Charlamagne grew. As a person, you know, he used to come on and look for that disrespectful drama, viral moment.
He definitely has grown, bro.
He has grown and took his shit to another level. All of them have grown. Yeah, they all turned up.
He was an asshole at one point.
Yeah, they all grew for sure.
Yeah, everybody they had a good run together, and you know, she feel like she want to do something else, and it was offered to her. So
I support that.
Shout out to Breakfast Club, man.
Go up.
I support that. Like,
do your
shit.
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah, like shit. You get an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And then she did it respectfully. It wasn't no bullshit, no sneaky shit. She let them know what the play was. Hey, respect and support, man.
I think that too. It's good that they got the, like, it ain't just fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just fall off. You know.
True.
And I think, like, sometime, bro, when you become like a media personality, when you let people into your personal life, like they have to a certain extent, like it gives people insight to give more opinions on you. You know what I'm saying? When you give opinions and you say certain shit and then you let people know your personal decisions, it makes it to where people watch you and they start developing a vibe against you. But it's like lately, bro, they been getting a lot of people be like, man, we don't fuck with Breakfast Club. We don't fuck with Breakfast Club. But they most definitely set a heavy trend up there. Solidified and kicked off of like the radio on the internet shit and just conversation amongst black people on microphone in the group in itself. Like that shit turned up over there at Breakfast Club. Even though it wasn't an official podcast, but I know a lot of people looking at them was like, hey, we could sit down and have these. And, you know, other people were doing it around the same time or before them, but it's kind of like they made it to where, like, this is a thing. They set the
bar, like,
yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
For shit show.
I wish her nothing but the best in her future endeavors, bro.
Go up.
Like, go up. And then it wasn't no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? She ain't snake. You know, she let motherfuckers know. You can't do nothing but respect it, bro. You can't do nothing but respect the situation.
Shout out
like
Angela Lee. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. They gonna continue to go
they
up.
Definitely set
I'm ready to see what they gonna have next on them, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm ready to see. I wonder how that's gonna mesh. I'm pretty sure they gonna go through and take their time and, you know, pick the right person, or they might just have different guests, you know, that come on. I don't know how they gonna do it, man. But the Breakfast Club, it's always been cool to me, man. Like
I wonder, you know, it's one of them things, bro, where I think when you elevate, you can't be underground no more, because it kind of seemed like back in the day, they were more on their underground content too.
Yeah,
like
true.
It's like now it's just got so corporate that they kind of lost sight of and then there's so many podcasts out here now.
Right.
Like I told people, that platform ain't going nowhere. It's 5 million subscribers on YouTube.
They strong.
They gonna put somebody in them goddamn seats, nigga. It's like, hey, even if it would have been all three, bro, you know, they all can go leave Breakfast Club and have their own platform and do their own shit they all big enough for that and got big enough of a fan base
Yes, sir.
for that. But nigga, I really felt that like, hey, bro, like they can, they'll go to the next level regardless. But we'll tap in. We'll stay tapped in on to see what's next.
Shout out to him though, man.
Shout out to them, man. Let's get into this right here. This Vlad TV. We got creator beef. Not beef. It's not beef. It's just disagreement.
Little disagreement.
Mob James comes up again, y'all.
His name sure comes up a lot.
Now, it's on Alex Alonso channel, Street Television, Street TV. Y'all go check it out. He was upset. Mob James started doing another interview with Vlad, and Vlad actually put in the title "Fake Paperwork" from disgruntled GCF. Hold on, Gangster Chronicles. I forgot what he put, but he put the acronym for the gangster.
Right, basically going at Alex Alonso, right?
Yeah. TGC employee, the Gangster Chronicles.
Right.
Called him a disgruntled employee and said
Ex-employee,
disgruntled ex-employee, and then said that he has motive to do this interview with FG.
Right.
Where FG is putting him out as a, confidential informant.
Right.
Now, my personal opinion, Vlad, you know better than that.
Way better.
I don't understand. And Vlad considers this talking shit about him. When you say things, you give your opinions or critiques about him. Alex Alonso was giving his critiques about him. Vlad said that, this guy's went out his way to talk shit about me. Vlad, when you're at the top of a culture in hip-hop, you did work your ass off to get there.
Sure.
Most definitely put a lot of work in, a lot of sacrifices. But you give a lot of opinions about a lot of things. So that opens you up for opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You do things that agitate people. And you do that because you want to get the views. So why would you think that nobody is going to critique you? I have to accept with being critiqued. The only thing is I ask for my critiques, like anybody else that I do, make it fair.
True.
Make your critiques fair. Make them a real conversation. Don't just make it a thing of like, I'm directly hating on you or da-da-da. And you might feel like it's hate because nobody want to see their name in a nigga title or have a nigga, but keep it fair.
Keep it fair, right?
That's what I say with me. Like I told nigga, I don't care. Y'all want to make videos about me, just make sure it's fair.
Make sure
and make sure you're not
accurate.
on no shit. Make sure it's accurate. And don't be in this shit trying to just tear a nigga down and campaign against me. Because that's something different.
Right.
But Vlad, you didn't do that with what you said. He takes pride. Alex Alonso takes pride in being a journalist.
Facts.
25 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say
20 plus years.
20
He been
plus
doing this shit
years.
since the dial-up internet. Before that,
That's commitment.
he travels with this. He goes on flights. He's worked on cases. He's worked on documentaries. For you to call fake on his name, and he said, I don't have one blemish. I have no blemishes in my entire career as a journalist. For you to even do that, nigga gonna come for you. Like he gotta let it be known what you on now.
Yeah.
And I think, what'd you say?
I wonder, this because, all right, Mob James, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wondered, because I listened to the conversation and shit. You know
Him
what
and
I'm
FG?
saying? Yeah, nah, him and Vlad.
You didn't listen to him of FG? Okay, now tell me what you was gonna say.
Vlad and Mob James, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, this interview about to come out. Like, you agree with this to come out, knowing what's going on already. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that shit. I kind of look at it like, damn, Vlad, yeah, you ran the interview, you did what you did. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like everybody involved on that side of the table is like that's some money shit or what?
Well,
like,
that's the thing.
Right.
I watched, and it's on YouTube. On Street TV, Alex Alonso and FG sat down again and did a little podcast segment. They spoke on this, and that was one of his critiques of Vlad is paying for interviews. Now, of course, and I've said it before that I didn't agree with what Alex Alonso said about that because paying for interviews, I mean, this is a business.
No, for real.
So if you pay for an interview and you know that interview is going to help build your brand and your following, I can get it. You know, people want to make money, people want to da-da-da-da, but it does hurt. And I agree with him in this. It does hurt the journalistic integrity. So that's why I won't call myself a journalist. Like, I'm not going to say I'm a journalist because of that situation where I don't want to be called a journalist, because I know it's certain lines that journalists are really not supposed to cross. Mm-hmm. Certain things journalists ain't supposed to speak on. You're supposed to have some type of integrity, and some type of moral integrity when you do these things. So when you pay people for interviews, that can get lost.
Right.
On the journalist side, and that's what Alex Alonso said. He says him and Mob James talked.
Right.
I'm going to play the clip of Mob James talking about him. And I should have had this pulled up, my bad. This is Mob James talking, what'd you say?
Hold on, you say this is Mob James talking about?
This is what kicked off the conversation that after FG and Alex Alonso did the interview,
right,
that was saying Mob James was a snitch.
Yeah, I watched that when it first came out.
After that, Mob James went and did an interview with Bond first.
I seen that.
Oh, okay.
And he said things about Alex on there, which led to him, Reggie White, and Mob James getting on the phone. Alex Alonso, Reggie White, and Mob James.
Interesting conversation.
And they agreed.
And Vlad highlighting all this.
They agreed after this, and this is what Mob James said. After Alex Alonso said this is what happened.
Okay, I can't do nothing about it. But then here you go with this. I have no respect for that dude. I have Alex is on my I hate the fuck out you list. That if I see some white boys stomping him the fuck out, I don't see nothing but killing.
Well, damn.
So
Yeah, what? You know,
when he put that out there, that took a toll for another way. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them situations, bro, where you say shit like that. That's when they got on the phone. Alex Alonso said on his latest podcast that dropped yesterday with FG.
Street Scholars.
He said he told Mob James, they agreed to not speak on each other.
right.
And he said he told Mob James on the phone, hey, you can go in these interviews and say that you're not a snitch, but you and I both know what it is, James. He said, I have more paperwork on you. I know the lawyer, I know lawyers, I know the prosecutors, I know the DA. I know these people. And I know you have more cases. And he said, you can say what you want to say on the internet. I won't speak on this again if you don't speak on me. And he said, you're the worst you're not just a snitch. He said, you're a rat. You actually went in and trapped somebody you knew. And this wasn't your crimey. You didn't snitch. You actually
went and told him.
You were working. No, you didn't tell.
When they ran the play.
You ran up. He worked with them niggas to arrest them niggas.
Right.
You didn't tell. You entrapped them. So you're giving them intel and working. You ain't just, y'all ain't commit a crime together. And you said, well, man, he did it.
Right.
Nah, you actually went into this knowing that you're getting them locked up.
Facts.
I'm trying to get Mob James. I don't want to call Mob James a snitch at all. I don't want to.
Right.
But it's like, bro, the way you answer the questions when they come up, the things that everybody else say, it's hard to not say that about you.
True.
I don't want to call you that because I'm really not concerned with that. But if you're going to be out here speaking, bro, and saying shit about people, you need to keep it real if you're going to be going on these platforms, and getting paid and speaking on people's lives, and you the type of nigga that's not solid, bro.
True.
He always, and it's not funny. I don't know why I started laughing, but
yeah.
Bro, am I tripping? He always say, man, my brother, the gang killed my brother, the power rules killed my brother. It's kind of like he say that shit to justify anything that
he ever,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. I see where you going.
And I'm just like, damn. So a lot of this shit was like before your brother died. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the numbers and shit.
Oh no, this Mob James case was before his brother died.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So that's not even justifiable.
And so it's just crazy.
If he told.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just crazy that's why he say a lot of shit. Why he don't fuck around with niggas? Why he ain't down with this? He ain't down with that. Call him Mr. James. And
He said, "Don't call him Mob James."
yeah,
no more.
you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So nigga respect. I
can
pay
respect
attention.
that.
I seen it. You know what I mean. But it's just like, bro, you saying all that, but the shit they alleging you did, nigga. It's before that.
Right.
So you was down with the shit still,
And
according to what you was saying.
Right.
Cause you say up until that point you was after that point right there is when you stop. But up until that point, it's kind of safe to say from your words that you was with the shits.
Right.
And if you was a what they call it, a UC undercover, you know what I mean?
confidential informant.
You know what I'm saying? You was one of them niggas, man. You
That's running the play. You ran the play. You knew what was up from the jump.
And this the
That's
whole thing
cold,
with me.
man.
It's
And
like
man, that's fucked up.
he has went in these interviews and talked so bad about everybody that was around him. Like,
Hey, did
he
you see
was
him?
just
Did you see his interviews like from the 80s and shit?
I never watched those.
Bro, so listen, check this out. And it's just me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. So I look at it like this. All the niggas that was on TV back in the 80s when the cameras was coming through, highlighting the gang violence and the drugs and all that. Every nigga that did one of those, bro, is allegedly a teller. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
I ain't lying. Like, and they be pulling that shit up, and then it's all on YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is wild.
So it's like every nigga that was on the ABCs and the, you know what I'm saying, all the little investigation type shit.
Right.
They end up going to jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like they all started working
Nah,
from
facts.
way back then though. And we talking about in the 80s.
Okay, I follow. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was one of them niggas on there. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Just
this is
saying
how that shit look.
what's out there.
And
how
it's
it look.
not just him. It's other people that's on here that did interviews and shit back in the 80s, and they was with the gang shit, and they name is getting thrown around in the bowl of telling.
And like I said, bro, like me, my thing is I don't care who's snitching or not. Like I said, I'm not doing nothing with y'all niggas no ways. But I just be like, you know,
Nah,
it's
for
just,
real. But he coming in trying to set the play though on you.
But yeah, and like I said, it's just it just makes you look bad as a person when you're gonna go sit in these interviews. You're pointing the finger at everybody. He did this. He did this. He did this. He did this.
Right.
He wasn't loyal. He wasn't loyal. But you're not telling your full side of it, and then you put yourself up here as honorable, and everybody else is not honorable at all. The gang is not honorable, but it's kind of like, bro, or what are we doing here? You know, and then the fact that that's what Alex Alonso said, why he doesn't think people should be paid, because if you pay a nigga, he's gonna feel like he has to answer those questions.
Right.
He feels like, hey, I gotta give him an answer when, hey, I should just tell him, let's move on. Right. Like when he asked about Alex Alonso and Gangsta Chronicles and FG, he should have said, hey, Vlad, I don't even want to talk about that. But because he's being paid in some form or fashion, he feels the need to just say,
obligated.
I feel obligated to answer.
I don't give a damn if you paying me or not. If I don't want to answer it, I'm gonna say, nah.
Yeah.
Let's
It
go.
ain't on Vlad though. He still Vlad
but-
got to take some responsibility for that title and for what he said.
True.
But he didn't put no gun in your head and make you answer that shit.
Right.
Exactly.
And Vlad, you fucked up again. You fucked up again because it's the same type of shit you did with Farrakhan. You didn't use an edited video this time, but bro, stop. You know your platform too big for that, bro. You want the respect. You gotta move respect. If you got something to say about a nigga, just go on Twitter and call that nigga out directly. Say his fucking name.
All right. Or if you got,
You don't have to use an interview to say it. Like,
Right.
or you can sit your ass down on camera and shoot at him. Hey, I don't like this nigga because he said this and this and that. Me and Mob James, hey man, I don't like the nigga because of this or this or that. You try to get another nigga to come in and say some fly shit about a nigga that you don't really fuck with, and then use the title to play on it. And it's like,
That's your justification.
your emotions show with that.
And then I ain't gonna
This ain't
lie,
his first time doing
this
that
just
shit.
me.
Right.
But fucking Mr. James haven't been on the fucking internet, bro, since this shit been released. That last interview you was saying, that's like the last one I seen him on, really.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that whole Bone First interview, but we shall see what happens. That nigga, whatchamacallit said you gonna hear from him again. FG might go on Vlad TV, man. We know, we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. But he's on. Y'all can go look that up on Street TV right now. Go tap into it. Shout out Alex Alonso. He done came on the channel before and spoke. We had a real healthy conversation.
Shout out Street TV.
Things of that nature, bro. But we got more shit coming on that.
Oh, yeah, and that's Streets and Scholars. I said it
Streets
wrong.
and Scholars.
Streets and Scholars.
Shout out Streets and Scholars.
Alex Alonso channel.
Facts. What else we had going on? So, Plies.
What's
What about
going on?
Plies went on there and said podcast is the place for snitching now. It's the home for snitches.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to play the video right now. I thought I was going to play the video. Hold on. Thought I had it recorded. Oh, there you go.
One morning, you just,
There you go.
if you wake up one morning, you just decide you got some shit you want to snitch about, you find a nigga's motherfucking podcast, and you get on there, and you just sit down for 2 motherfucking hours, and you just snitch on every motherfucking body you want to motherfucking snitch on. Tell everybody motherfucking business. Every time I see a nigga finna sit down on the motherfucking podcast, I already know what he came to motherfucking. He already know what he came to motherfucking do. He come to tell you about somebody motherfucking business that you ain't even motherfucking asking. He just woke up one motherfucking morning and he just say the day is the motherfucking day. I'm finna go on these motherfucking people show. I'm finna reach out to these people. And the people with the podcast, they know. They know. All these niggas want to do is get on here and motherfucking snitch and tell you about somebody else's motherfucking business. And they already know it. They just like, and I know sometimes them motherfuckers be sitting down there laughing to themselves and say, boy, these some talking ass motherfuckers right here. These motherfuckers, boy, these motherfuckers love to come on here and just tell everybody motherfucking business. I'm talking about shit you ain't even know. Motherfuckers just come on there and they just talk to their motherfucking tongue. Get motherfucking tired, man.
Retarded, bro.
And he said more than that too, but it's one of them things, bro, where I look at it like, it's one of them things, bro, where it's entertainment and it's a real fine line because niggas do be on these podcasts over talking. I be protecting niggas from themselves at times.
Right.
That's what I be on, but I don't dig that deep into people's shit. Like, I do my best to not, and I haven't interviewed like the top caliber people who everybody know their life story and they want to hear those names. You know,
Right.
I want to get to that level one day. I'm not there yet where I just got these niggas on call coming through where I got this big nigga where I got to ask him about other niggas' names or people going to be like, hey, bro, you didn't give a good interview.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't got to that level yet, so I'm interviewing artists where I don't even have to speak on another nigga name, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I do even when I do that, bro, I'm not finna be like asking, like I'm not gonna interview a nigga baby mama and ask a nigga baby mama about personal shit with the nigga.
True.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that shit just don't sit right with me, bro.
That's because you put the morals before the money.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like, if it's something that's in the headlines that everybody want to know about and discuss, maybe then, but I'll holler at them before. Like, do you want to talk about that?
True.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll let people know that. And then, you know, we'll let them know, hey, well, bro, I'm going to ask you the shit, but, you know, just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right,
But, like, that's just me, bro. I don't care. Like, I'm not finna be just doing weird shit on these podcasts and shit and saying things just because I want to go up and get the views like that, bro, off some unplayer ass shit. I like to be out and, you know, everybody's not going to like you
Right.
as an interviewer, podcast, or personality, whatever. But I still try to keep it player, bro, to the best of my
facts.
ability.
Yeah.
You know, like 4 motherfuckers came up to me this weekend, bro, and said they knew me and shit, man. So it was like, it's like 3 last night.
That's dope.
So it was kind of like, you know, I think I'm doing this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? But I know when you get to a certain level, niggas don't care. But so it's Plies right though, y'all. It's the podcast, the home for snitches, because we do have.
It just depends on what podcast you're going on.
I think shit. Anytime a motherfucker feel Cause a motherfucker can get on their phone and tell on the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Motherfucker get on live and tell on the nigga. They ain't
Cell
just
phone is the
necessarily.
place for snitching.
That's the place. It ain't just necessarily the podcast.
The internet is, period.
The internet
Facts.
and that phone, my nigga.
Facts.
That's gonna take your ass down through that. What that nigga say? You bound to drizzle, nigga.
You bound
You
to
fuck
drizzle.
around on that motherfucker there.
It ain't nothing good
Yeah,
happening.
niggas. I'm talking about niggas. What they say? Sneak this and subliminally saying, nigga, you going to jail, nigga.
Yes.
Nah,
Facts.
facts. Good point, Poogie. The phone is the place for snitching.
That's where it's at. It ain't the podcast,
that's true,
nigga.
right. Nah,
It is the phone, Jack.
Nah. The phone and the goddamn apps.
Yeah,
Yep.
facts.
The phone and
Social
apps.
media.
And a lot of motherfuckers tell on themselves.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to be too cool in the interview or doing whatever they doing. A motherfucker, I done
Volunteering.
seen plenty of motherfuckers volunteer all kind of stupid ass information. Like, bro,
Bro,
I wouldn't even tell a nigga this in private. What,
You know what
I'm
this
saying?
this what gets me though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no niggas in particular. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? This is just a trait that niggas got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate talking to or somebody that come to me and they want to do all this shit, but they're like the type of person that they too tough. You know what I'm saying? Like they too stiff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like nigga, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? We in the public. You know what I'm saying? Say that shit for when you around your people or something.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta do all this extra shit. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
be
Or
you, brother.
certain motherfucker walk in the room, they there, then you can tell there's like a light switch. They just turn on. You know what I'm saying? Get to doing, they just grabbing guns and just acting
It's
stiff
extra.
and. You should like, hold on, man. Let me get away from this nigga,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? You done fucked up the whole vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You bound to just out.
Nah, facts. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yes, sir.
And them the type of niggas that they do this. They do this a lot. You know
All
what I'm saying?
day.
Got that bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
All that old shit.
It's
like-
crazy because there's some niggas, they have a name for that, and it's like, hey, I have to get on this internet and beef with niggas.
But I never understood that shit though. Like,
But some niggas, you know what happened? They're younger, bro. They grew up
Right.
with the internet, and
True.
this is like your personal diary. When we had the vent growing up, nigga, and we not even that much older than niggas, but
Few years.
just a few years. But it's like niggas that's like 30 right now, 30, 29, 28. Their phone is like, nigga, their place to their emotions, and it's like, I've actually went emotional on my phone before at times, but
you ain't
never
never said no goofy shit.
not
though,
not
right?
the not the
You ain't
not
never
to the
incriminated
level.
yourself with no shit.
Hell
You know,
nah,
exactly.
nigga. Hell nah.
Man, I
I'm
be
a,
seeing all kind of weird
and if
shit.
I put it on the internet, I wanted you to know it strategically.
Exactly.
Like for real, I wanted you to know it if I said
Even
it,
if a
man.
nigga was a little emotional about it, it was like it still was thought out.
Yeah.
Some cats, I'm going through my storyline. I'm like, I think I'm unfollow, bro, cause I don't want, I don't really want nothing to do with what the fuck he talking about. It's like, I'm like, man, it's just a different era, bro.
But it's a lot of niggas that snitches. It's a lot of niggas that's
Now I'm looking at the thing. That shit said, I'm like, did I do that?
It's a,
Yeah,
it's just a
that-
different
that-
era.
that
Like,
nigga.
that's why I say a lot of motherfuckers that indict themselves.
it's a lot of snitches getting paid to do interviews now.
And that's true.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You know what it is, bro? It's the story
Yeah.
that people want to know. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? What led this nigga?
Well,
up
people
to
are gonna
snitching?
click. People are gonna
You know
click.
what I'm saying? Because
there's
like,
so many snitches that's killers.
nah, you know what it is too, and
True.
it's like you get to hear from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, especially the ones that made the papers and the headlines, you know, motherfuckers that made documentaries on them, and you see fucking court tidbits and shit here and there. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I gotta hear.
But
from
when
this
you
nigga's
actually can sit down across and you
From
got
that
this
actual
motherfucker
person.
on one talking about killing motherfuckers and
I think
being
Vlad's
down
probably
with the
interviewed the
mob
most
and-
snitches. Vlad, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, hands down.
I think Vlad has probably interviewed the most
Hands
snitches.
down.
Yeah,
Nah,
because
yeah,
he got
most
every
definitely.
mob boss that snitched damn near.
What?
nah, facts.
All the ones that's living and talking, they done been on that
They done
motherfucker.
been on that motherfucker. That is true.
That shit is crazy. I don't know, bro. To each his own, man. Like, you know,
it's just hey man.
that shit is wild as fuck. Also, what else would I have on the notes? I thought I had it on my mind. Donald Trump. I want to update y'all on them legal
Goddamn
issues,
Donald
man.
What's up with my boy on Orange Face, man? What's up with my boy?
This nigga.
Orange
Say
face,
orange
man.
face.
Hey, bro. Let's go. Hold on, I had that shit. what the fuck was the name of espionage? Is that the word? Yeah.
Stealing.
Okay, it said, this is what the write-up says. For y'all don't know, he got that FBI. The FBI pulled up on Donald Trump out there in Florida.
Right.
Pulled up to a spot. Said he had classified documents and stuff in there. And this is what the write-up says. It says the FBI executed a search warrant at a Mar-a-Lago 1 week ago in connection with its investigation into whether Trump violated the espionage and other federal statutes. Again, agents seized 11 sets of classified documents from the estate. Although Trump has claimed that he declassified the material. He declassified the material. What the fuck does that mean?
That means it's not classified, meaning he can take it now because he declassified. If it's classified, meaning you can't.
Oh,
you can't say, you can't talk about it. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't expose it enough. But since he's saying he declassified it, like, why y'all tripping?
He said he didn't went through the material on his own.
It's not a measure of national security.
Yeah. And he said, hey,
that.
I'm using my power to say I'm declassifying this
Type shit.
on his own, not with the approval of anybody
shit.
else. Now, it's so crazy, and it says the search has set off for waves of criticism of the FBI and DOJ from Trump and his allies, who argue the investigation is politically motivated. Some have called to defund the agency. You know, people can call it what they want to call it, bro. Proud Boys, Trump supporters. He's even swindled some of our people into believing that he has our best interests. Trust me, he don't. He doesn't have the best interests of y'all motherfuckers at all.
And not to cut you off, when I say I miss Trump being in office, I know damn good and well he didn't have nothing about our personal interest in it. You know, nothing about us benefiting in this personal interest. Just the way he handled business was a little.
You're a businessman.
Yeah, it was a little more like we had the conversation last week. As a hustler, I was looking at him as a hustler. Like, I never really looked at him as the president. I just looked at him as a hustler in office. So that's kind of why I got a different take on Trump. But he's a rotten motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. He just shit. He's just good at being rotten. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. But man, once them alphabet boys get on your ass, that's one thing about the feds. They don't give a fuck about who you are.
I just think that they downplay. Oh, what you gonna say, Pookie?
Do y'all? This is just a question. Do y'all think this is a tool to use to where he can't? They're trying to stop him from like rerunning or something.
Oh yeah, for some of this motive.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because he kind of got like a different type of influence.
Nah, facts.
In political pool that's not in compliance of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Little, you know what I mean?
It gets physical. It gets races get involved.
True.
Like the race hate gets involved. All that. And I think that, you know, people on the business side, you know, however you feel about the business, you have a right to feel how you want to feel. But on the other side of this, let's think about the things that has happened under Trump's watch because of the way he speaks, the way he talks. He talks in a way of creating a divide.
True.
We've seen these rallies where people have been killed.
You're right.
We saw fucking them storm the
Capitol.
The Capitol buildings.
Yes.
We saw that go on. We saw him mishandle and fumble the pandemic. I mean, the corona. That could have been avoided. He was notified of this to stop this ahead of time.
You are right.
And, you know, we got through it, so it is what it is. But while it was going on, that was a big part of him and his campaign's fault.
Yes.
Because they were told that, hey, y'all can take this serious right now and stop it. We've stopped things like this before. But people were just like, whatever. We want Trump. And it's like, bro, do y'all know, like...
But the vaccine shit was just not right.
What you mean?
Like the vaccine shit was not right, bro. Like...
What do you mean?
Like... What you mean? What I mean, nigga, the vaccine. Niggas was taking the vaccine and still getting sick and shit, right?
No. I'm not talking about the vaccine. I'm talking about before it came.
I'm saying, but how was he gonna stop it?
They could trace it back. Like they could like, hey, we have people turning up with this right here. Let's lock in and trace these people who have came up in the country and see if they spread it.
He don't fuck with China and shit though.
But it could have been. That's what I'm saying, though. He don't have to fuck with them. But this ain't the first time they've stopped something from spreading in the country.
So if an epidemic right now came out of Russia, right?
Yeah.
You think Biden gonna be like, hold on, let me go over here and holler at these?
No, you don't have to go holler at the Russians. It's, hey, let's try to trace everybody back and see if we can get in contact with the people that have traveled.
Right,
And,
I get it, but they gonna trace it back to where it came from, and that's they said it came from what that was, Wuhan or Wuhan or some shit over there. So you have to go back over there and see what's going on, CDC, whatever.
Well, even if you going over there or not, or just trying to see.
I just want to know, like, how could he have prevented that?
No, for the spread of it didn't have to get to that level if you buckle down on it early on. Like, hey, we have something we can prepare and brace for this. We can get ready for this. Right. And we could get these people who have this thing like, hey, let's try to get all our research on it ahead of time, as opposed to it's already spreading and it's all over the fucking country now. And then now we ain't able to really lock it down how we need to. You see, all the other countries got rid of that shit way faster. You see what I'm saying? We was still like,
they was whooping motherfuckers' asses and all kind of shit.
I don't know, because see, the news be sketchy when it comes to other countries, and you gotta look. We got the eastern side and we got the western side, so that shit is always a conflict of interest when it comes to the imagery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the motherfucker makes some shit seem way worse or way better. I don't know, just maybe me. I'm just saying I don't see how. Like, even if you would have took certain measures, because it's just not on him, it's on the people. Because it's really because like I'm just saying, it's really the fucking people who were moving around here and like, fuck that, I ain't going in no house, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. No, fuck you mean? I gotta wear a mask. I ain't doing, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that. So even with the executive orders of staying in the houses and they telling the states to tell people to stay in the houses and all that, motherfucker was still outside.
And you know, bro, it ain't even.
So I just want to know how a motherfucker could have just
even if not preventing it, when they was telling him it was serious, we need to do things, he was, when the summer heat comes, it's gonna kill it. Yeah, shit like that. But see,
all that shit there be dumb shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't.
When has any just literally thinking with common sense? What motherfucking virus you could just stand outside, that bitch gonna go away?
But I'm saying, like, to me, bro, this is just me. Right. I'm just saying that this is the person that people be like, hey, like, it was good when he was in office as far as, like, what was going on. I'm like, yeah, the business and shit was good, in the country, but the business always rotates around in this country. Every 4 to 6 years, it always fluctuates. I used to work in the oil field, so I saw this where, this 4 years in the oil field, the economy is doing great. Gas prices are at the right level for everybody at the oil field to get overtime. Niggas is getting these nice cars in the parking lot. And then when that shit hit, the whole economy get affected in Texas, especially by the oil field. A lot of people don't know that. Oil and gas controls a big part of the economy. And my years of working in it, I seen it go up and down multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Right. The recession was just in 2008. Yeah. That was right after George Bush got out of office. It was already going to that. And it started when he was in office. Right. So it hit, da-da-da-da. Same thing with Donald Trump. It was already getting ready to start. Right. While he was in office, niggas was coming in saying, hey, bro, we finna hit, it's finna be an inflation thing going on. And now we in inflation.
Like a motherfucker.
So I say, preventing the corona shit or not, I just feel like really all the presidents are bullshit to me. Let me just say that.
Because I was just gonna say, like, it's like at the end of the day, like
they all full of shit.
That motherfucker can't. It's like the president just do what they do. You know what I'm saying? They live shit that they do. But when it comes to the people are gonna do what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah. Regardless of who's in office.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I ain't talking about the people, that little small group that's on the paperwork. I'm talking about the people. Motherfuckers ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
We shall see what happens with Donald Trump. If he gonna get investigated, if the feds don't come for no reason, we shall see. You fucking with classified documents that are
He said he declassified them.
whatever the fuck that means.
Bro say he declassified them hoes. He can take them bitches. What are you talking about? That's crazy to me, bro.
What the fuck are you doing with them hoes at your house? I don't.
Bro,
That's what I was
allegedly, I don't know how true this is, but he's supposed to have like codes to like all types of shits, and yeah, it's crazy.
You know what that is, bro? That's the pink motherfuckers thinking they superior and they can do what the fuck they want to do at all times. That's how a lot of rich motherfuckers feel.
He was destined to be the president.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but when you look back at the history and shit of this shit, you just like he was destined to really try this shit, and he really won that bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
take us out with the sports, Twan.
Okay, man. We had a busy preseason NFL weekend, man. Friday night, the Giants beat the Patriots. That was Thursday night. And the Ravens and the Titans had a pretty good game Thursday night. Shout out to Malik Willis, man. People can say what they want, man, but he got a shot at taking that job from Ryan Tannehill, man. That quarterback job, man. He got a real shot. The Falcons beat the Lions 27-23. Be on the lookout for Desmond Ridder, bro. We know Marcus Mariota is the starter right now for Atlanta, but Desmond Ridder, he was the most pro-ready quarterback coming out the draft. The kid doing his thing, man. I got to give him a big shout out, man. Shout out to him. The Browns beat the Jaguars. The Jets beat the Eagles. The Cardinals beat the Bengals. The 49ers beat the Packers. Trey Lance, remember I was talking about, bro, last week. He got a cannon. Everybody was questioning that arm, man. Bro chunked a nice 76-yard touchdown pass. I'm talking about put that bitch on the money. So I'm talking about some P. Mahomes type shit. So we got like I say, San Francisco is all right in the hands of Trey Lance, man. Carolina beat Washington 23-21. The Bears beat the Chiefs 19-14. I caught a little bit of that game. The starters didn't play that much, so I can't really read that much into Pat Holmes without Tyreek Hill. So I'm gonna hold my judgment on that. And then it is preseason. Ain't nobody putting all the tricks out the bag. You know, they just
going through the motion.
They just going through the motion. Yeah, the Bills beat the Colts 27-24. Now the one game that I was excited to watch, and I sit through it. The Steelers beat the Seahawks 32-25. But most importantly, all three of the quarterbacks on the roster threw a touchdown pass. Kenny Pickett looked great. Mason Rudolph looked great. Mitch Trubisky looked great. I mean, so in Pittsburgh, we got some cool shit going on, man. I like what I saw. I loved what I saw out of the defense. The starters only played like 2 series and then got out. But I liked what I saw from Kenny Pickett. They let him play for 2 quarters. Yeah, I like that, man. I like what bro was putting down. The Dolphins and the Bucks played. The Dolphins won 26-24. The Saints and the Texans played Saturday night. The Texans came out 17-13. That Texans defense, man, be on the lookout for them kids, man. I'm telling you, that defense is stiff. Now, I know they only played a couple of series, but the Texans really always had nice defense, though, man. Up until they went a couple of years to where they had some bullshit going on. The Cowboys and the Broncos played. I know it was only a preseason game, but the fucking Cowboys got penalized. I think they got 17 flags thrown on them. Now, luckily it was only a preseason game and they got time to fix this shit. But yeah, they might want to hurry and fix that. The Rams and the Chargers had a thriller. The Rams won 29-22. The Raiders beat the Vikings 26-20, and that's about it, man. Serena Williams, it's not official that she's going to retire. It looks like it might go that way. I wish her the best in all her future endeavors. The Astros, man, they still doing their shit, man. I believe tonight they play on the White Sox. The Yankees, They still up there at the top of the L with the Astros, but they have not been looking that good since the All-Star break, though. I'm just being honest, bro. And on the National League side of the baseball things, it's the Dodgers and everybody else. That just is what it is, man. But we getting ready for week 3 of the preseason. 56 Sports Talk with Twan is definitely coming, man. I'm gonna get with Pookie and see when I can get my ass up here and go ahead and get this shit cracking. I've been writing my nose down. I had a chance to be at home all day today, and I was with my daughter, my youngest daughter, so I took that time to go ahead and lock in on some shit, man. And I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, man. And like Wayne say, man, I'm sorry for the wait, man. I ain't Lil Wayne and nothing. I ain't no go to this shit, but sorry for the wait, man. But I just feel like if I'm gonna bring this shit, man, I got to bring this shit. I can't half-ass with it.
Consistency is key.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And before I come half-ass do it, I just would rather not do it. So I'm in the mind frame now to where I'm ready to be all the way down with it. So shit. Hey, it's time to rock, bro. It's time to rock. And I want to give a special shout out to Keisa Wisa Braden, man. Please forgive me, mama, if I'm saying your name wrong. Please forgive me. To Keisa Wisa Braden, man. That's who braided my daughter's hair, man. She the shit, man. She is the shit, man. She is the shit. So y'all tap in with it if y'all get a chance. And y'all already know if y'all want to get chopped up, man. Hey, Pookie Cuts, man. Hey, Pookie Cuts is still Pookie Cuts, man. You understand? Yes, sir. And, but on that note, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all. Everybody have a blessed one, man. Everybody stay safe.
I was gonna say
yeah,
too. I saw something on the sports side of this, and I was just thinking, bro. Do you how do you feel about how like grown people critique kids, like LeBron James' son, right? In sports, do you feel like? It's like, I get it, but then sometimes I look at how people talk about young niggas on the internet, like kids that play sports and shit, that's in high school, and it's like, damn, bro, you see these type of shits, and some of them are grown people that have super heavy critiques,
right,
and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, nigga, like LeBron James is like, damn, bro, y'all expect him to be like his daddy in high school, and it's like, damn, nigga, you grade him.
Don't work like that.
Nigga, your ass probably couldn't put paper under your feet in high school, nigga. So like, why they expect these niggas to be so cold? Like,
I think it's just the internet, bro. The internet has no chill, bro.
That shit takes away from the kid itself. You know what I'm saying? You putting him in shoes that he gotta fulfill. He gotta go to. You know what I'm saying? Like you putting him, like, let them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Carve their own lane.
Let them carve their own lane, and I'm glad you put.
They designed from greatness, so let them.
I'm
do
glad
their
you
own
brought
thing.
that up because LeBron James has came out publicly and said, I don't expect Bronny to be me. Yeah. I want Bronny to be Bronny. I want Bryce to be Bryce. What I've done is what I've done. So I don't place those expectations on my kids, and I don't feel like others should. Yeah. And I respected that, bro, because that was important for him to say. Yeah. Like, even though people are still gonna do it, like, that was important for his kids. Even though I'm pretty sure he tells them that at home, that was important for him to come out publicly and say that. Like, I'm not putting expectations on my kids. Like, shit, they both some bad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? To me, Bronny is the athlete, but if you got to watch Bryce play. Bryce is the hooper. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Bronny got game too. I ain't saying Bryce is better than Bronny. Like, it's too early to tell all that. And then Bronny just dunked on the motherfucker.
That's why I really brought him up, and it was like, people critique like Bronny James and these young dudes so heavy, bro. And I'm like, dang, y'all been critiquing this nigga forever.
They've been critiquing him since he was like 12.
Like he was 25 fucking years old. I'm like, damn, bro. He a kid. Let him have fun, nigga. This nigga ain't got to want no fucking world, man. Hey, let's be clear, nigga. Bronny James ain't got to do shit he don't want to do, nigga.
Gotta do shit.
He can wake up and sleep whatever his family allows, his pops and mom allow him to do in the house, nigga. He don't have to answer shit or talk about shit with y'all.
Shit. And LeBron has come out publicly and said, man, they ball because they want to ball.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with me in their ear. He was like, nah, since they ball, yeah, I'm gonna get their ass up at 3, 4 in the morning, and we gonna be in the gym.
We ain't gonna half-ass.
Yeah, we ain't gonna half-ass
Right.
it.
If you gonna do it, you gonna do it.
He was like, yeah, if they gonna do it, then shit, they gonna do it right. But he was like, they ain't got to worry about filling my shoes. Their destiny is their destiny. I'm LeBron James. That's Bronny and that's Bryce. So I'm just glad that he's one of those parents that recognizes the shit that goes on and the shit that's being said on the internet and this and that, and he lets his kids know, like, hey, don't worry about that shit. Be you, do you.
So.
And that's how you gotta do, bro. Let these kids be these kids, bro. That's what we all gotta do. Let these kids be these kids, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna carve out their own legacy, man. Just give them time, bro. Like, don't. Yeah. I'm not expecting LeBron James out of Bronny or Bryce. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting Bronny out of Bronny. I'm expecting Bryce out of Bryce. I'm expecting anybody who played in any professional sport and they got a junior that's in their sport, that's in that sport. I don't expect them to do what their old man did. I expect them to be the best them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we all got to realize, man. Just let them people be the best them, man.
Yeah, for sure. And before we go, any new music? Anybody heard any new music this week, bro?
Nah, I did hear the Game diss song to Eminem.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick, bro.
What y'all thought about that, man?
Bro,
I ain't hear it. I ain't listened to nothing.
I cut that bitch on for like a minute and I said, this shit ain't hard, nigga.
It's not hard.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, bro, Game, let's be clear, bro. My personal opinion, you know, Game can rap.
Yeah.
That nigga cold. He got bars. Living legend. But that 10-minute song, that shit was light, nigga.
That shit was not
That shit don't jam. I don't give a fuck what nobody
Bro, I ain't
say.
gonna lie,
You ain't
nigga.
lying. That shit was not it, bro.
I ain't not fuck it. Listen, I ain't even go over the tip to listen to none of that
And the only
shit.
reason I didn't even
I ain't
fucking
gonna
know
lie.
that.
If the Nipsey song would have been on that hoe, that's probably would have been the only one I would have listened
And
to.
the only reason I
On beat,
did
nigga.
was because he been talking about it so much. So I was like, man, let me tap in. And so when I hit my playlist, that song actually happened to just be the first song because, you know, it don't go in order on your playlist. Yeah. And I was a couple minutes into it. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
That shit wasn't hard, bro.
Like, what in the fuck is wrong with this nigga, man? Like, you are on some extra shit. And I feel it. You trying to, you trying to sell it. You trying to get the streams or whatever, but that ain't gonna cut it, bro. Yeah. Be that Game from 05, that documentary nigga.
What they be saying, hey, if you like the old Game, listen to my old albums. All right, nigga.
All right, that's what
we finna go do, nigga.
That's what I'm gonna do, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go jam that documentary.
He talking on that. He talking that shit, but it's like, bro, it just seems like it's no direction on the project.
Exactly.
It's music for the people. It's music for the fans. Do your thing, but it's like, bro, it's
not
no
typical Game, though.
It's no direction on this hoe. It's all type of features.
He
31
he
fucking
trying to
songs.
show you. He trying to show you he's diverse.
But he just showed us he's full of shit. if you want me to speak on it, because like that's not the game. That's not the Game to have all these goddamn features, all these pointless ass songs. Like, you got to think. I honestly was looking at bro as I'm not gonna say it's Scarface's category at all, but I feel like the Game was one of the best storytellers in the game, just like Face. But he threw me the fuck off with this. You got 100,000 features. Your songs ain't really got no direction. Like bro said, it's like this was like a pointless fucking album. I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't gonna lie. He doing it. He doing it for whatever reason.
I'm gonna follow his advice though. I'm gonna follow his advice though. He say I want the old Game to go listen to the old Game. So nigga, that's what I'm gonna do.
I don't even want the old Game.
Now I can fuck with the documentary. That bitch was
Man,
banging, man.
listen, cause I ran across that little shit. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I ran across the little shit with the reference song and all this shit. And, you know, we hear all this shit from back in the game with 50 writing this shit and putting songs together. So now I just got it in my fucking head, like, bro, that's both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? You just to take it home with you looking ass. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I don't even want to go back and listen to
Give me them 12. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm just like to be a supportive. I'm a supportive fan of rap and hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a supportive fan of music.
What song? I can go back and hear.
When I see a 30-song album, bro, I'm like, why, nigga? Like, why?
Bro, that's like mixtape days, bro.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about when niggas used to get mixtapes, bro, you can't lie.
But you could if you could have don't get me wrong, you could have do 20, 30 songs, but them motherfuckers got to be saying something.
Yeah.
I'm saying though,
He ain't
that's
saying
like
shit.
hella mixtape days though, bro.
Yeah,
That,
you're right.
that's mixtape days when niggas used to drop bunch of shit that didn't really go together, but you can listen to it because it's a mixtape.
Yeah, they wasn't trying
You know
to. They
what I'm
wasn't making
saying?
songs. They were just spitting,
And it'd be
like
like
squad up type shit.
they might have like an interlude or something in there or some
Yeah.
shit to kind of make it make sense, but yeah, I don't know.
We shall.
But y'all say the game shit, it ain't go up like talking about
Peasy dropped.
Young Peas.
Peasy
Okay,
dropped
Peas.
I like
Easy.
that 2 million.
I've been
Yeah,
listening
2
to
million.
Money
That 2
Man.
million was
I've
hard.
been listening to Money Man.
The
Yeah,
intro
that
was
was
hard.
hard.
Bro, you
Yeah.
know what I was listening to, bro? And this
What?
shit came out like in February. I was listening to that 03 Greedo, bro.
The latest thing he dropped.
Yeah, who was that? Big Mo song?
Oh, I've been so dedicated. Oh, 84 Swings.
But he on that bit.
Yeah.
I didn't photo
Oh,
high
yeah.
tech paint.
Yeah.
Nigga, I've been off that hoe for some weird ass reason.
303.
Free 03.
I can't get
man.
enough of floating,
God
bro. I
Damn,
be on
nah, that's
floating.
the shit.
Every time I get in the car, damn near
Floating.
floating is just nigga. Floating is
I
my
ain't
shower
getting
song.
touched up. Say,
Floating is
we
my
done talking
shower
about
song,
some shit
bro.
on that hoe, bro.
Floating is my shower song, nigga. I just gotta
Say,
play
I
that
can
up.
touch the sky. I ain't high enough, nigga.
I was jamming that bitch Sunday, drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
I put that shit on the gram, nigga. Fuck it, turned up one time, floating, nigga. We here, but nah, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in. We got more shit coming. Go stream your artists, support the culture. You know, let's keep everything going. Subscribe to the channels. Studio 56 podcast channel. Y'all gotta subscribe on
Yeah,
there.
man. Tap in, man. Y'all go fuck with the community and all that on there, man. They just let us in the community, bro.
They did. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So yeah,
Hey.
we gonna be doing some little giveaway shit on there
We
too.
will.
So y'all tap in.
I think too. We'll start trying to push to get it out a little bit earlier because I know when people get out the showers about 8 o'clock. You would say 8, 9 o'clock.
I ain't gonna lie. I say the we
'Cause
should
West
take
Coast-
a poll. We should take a poll. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put a poll up.
What's
We
a
gonna
better
take
time
poll,
for
bro.
everybody? Yeah, like
Y'all
people
let
listening
niggas
right
know.
now.
Like we gonna
Yeah.
look from 2. I'm gonna say give us 2 Monday. We gonna take y'all
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what y'all got to say for like two episodes, and then on the 3rd episode we'll really know.
Yeah.
That
So
give
let us
people a
know what
chance,
time do
you know what I
y'all
mean?
want. 8:30, and this is Central Time, so
Right.
that'll be 6:30 on the West Coast. If we do 8:30,
9:30.
9:30 on the East, 6 o'clock. If we do 8, that's 6 on the West, 8 on the East, 9. You know what I'm saying? So we'll try to move. I think that if we get in there between 8 and 8:30, that'll be the best time because people in LA in Cali on the West Coast time will be getting off. The truck drivers, they ain't gonna too much give a fuck. But we'll see between 8:30 and 9. Okay, yeah, we'll probably try to start doing 8:30. The treat say between 8:30 and 9. Because I know people be having to get up and go to work and shit and things of that nature.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna try to get better as a whole and getting that motherfucker rolling at 8:30 for y'all. So y'all can catch that first part.
Yeah, we got to get.
But see, that's your personal schedule. 8:30 too early. But see, you gotta think everybody. It's 9:30 on the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we go at 10, it's already 11 on the East Coast. We gotta capture that East Coast time too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we trying to get it in, man.
So we gotta give everybody like a fair shake on that.
Understand me, man?
So we'll try 8:30. We'll try to start pushing closer to 8:30 for y'all, man, and figure that out.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, y'all make sure y'all keep your eyes out on that community shit, man. I'm gonna be doing some cool little giveaway shit, man.
For sure.
You snooze, you
Oh, yeah.
lose, kid. You
Hey,
snooze,
man,
you
man,
lose.
I told you,
Don't
man.
be up in the chat talking about, hey, man, what's up with the... Cause I'm gonna put some live shit on there on me, I swear to God. So,
Shit show. We
Y'all
here,
look
man.
at,
Y'all
man. Tap in,
subscribe
subscribe.
everywhere, man.
yeah.
Everybody stay safe. Appreciate the support.